Okay, here's a look at NewAge H60 Fili and H60D Dalton, which is their version of a mini masterpiece, Windcharger, and Tailgate. So here's a quick look at the front of the box with the nice artwork there. Back of the box, you get a product image there of Windcharger from that scene when he was using his magnetic thing to pull Bumblebee out of the cliff. And then the side of the box, you get a product image of Tailgate, both in robot and alt mode. The other side, product image of Windcharger in robot mode and alt mode. Top of the box, you get that nice transformation sequence of Windcharger. The bottom, the same thing, but with Tailgate. So that is a look at the box. So now let's go ahead and open this up so we can see what it looks like. And I always like to open this upside down so that these pieces don't come falling out. And here you do get the accessories, which I did already open up. So you get Windcharger's handgun, which is nicely sculpted, very cartoon accurate, and Tailgate's gun, which is a little bit different and different color, so very cartoon accurate. And you do get another accessory here, that magnetic thing that Windcharger used to pull Bumblebee out, and it is nicely painted here on the front, so that's really nice. So that's the accessories that you get. And then the instructions, so something I always like to go over, because this time there is something very important to point out here that I noticed when I transformed it. But first, here's a look at the instructions. So you could see the transformation looks a little easy, but I'll tell you, transforming it back to robot mode is definitely challenging. And here's one of the very important steps that you need to take note of. The arm, it's on a sliding joint on the pin, and it is a little tight, so I will make sure to point that out. But transformation, for the most part, from alt mode to robot's pretty easy, and here you could check that out if you want. But from what did I say? I think I said that wrong. From alt mode to robot is pretty easy, yeah, but from robot mode to alt mode is a little bit difficult because the tabs, they are really small, but they did not design it where you have some gap or nub to be able to pull out the tabs. But anyways, I'll show that off later. But here's just a quick look at both of them, and you could see it is nicely sculpted. And for any of you, complaining about like all these parting lines, I'll just point out that for me, I think that's okay, considering that this figure is like only 2 inches long. And so that's one of the challenges with NewAge, trying to design these as clean as possible when they were going very ambitious to try to make these really small. So as a consequence of a really small transformer, you get all these like panel lines and stuff. So when you take that into consideration, this is really nice. It's nicely sculpted, very cartoon accurate, and the quality of the plastic's good. You do get that nice paint finish. And this part initially kind of bothered me, that gray area. But after checking out some of the episodes of where Windcharger was in the cartoon, I do see it is gray. So this part, it is cartoon accurate, even though it doesn't really look like a clean finish there. But yeah, you could see it's nicely sculpted, nicely painted, nice materials, the plastic, really nice. So that's just a look at the alt mode, and you could see that both of these they do row really nicely. And yeah, there really isn't anything else to point out in alt mode other than maybe comparison. So let's bring out Windcharger's partner, Braun, so you could see what these two guys look like from the episode when they were fighting together. Really cool. And let's go ahead and bring out Bumblebee, since you know he did rescue Bumblebee from that one episode. And let's just go ahead and bring out Cliff Jumper as well, because these three guys were together in that one episode digging underground. Really cool. Obviously we are missing that pipes, or not pipes, I mean huffer. But yeah, we are missing pipes. So let's get these, move these guys back, and here let's bring out Outback. Is it Outback? Yeah, so you could see what these two guys look like. So all together, yeah, these guys look really cool. These are like transforming Hot Wheel figures. These are really cool. So let's put these two guys back, because I'm actually a fan of season 1, so you could see what all these guys look like together. And back here we really need pipes and hover, need that orange color here. So yeah, here's just a look at what these guys look like together with some of the other mini bots. So with all that said, let's go ahead and transform these guys to robot mode and take a look at that. Okay, here's a look at both of them in robot mode. And here's just a quick look at both of them all around. And you could see for a mini masterpiece Legends scale figure, they did another really great job on these figures. For such a small scale figure, they did a really nice job sculpting the figure, putting in all the detail, the paint and all that stuff. So it looks really great. So let's first take a closer look at Windcharger here. And you could see they did a really nice job, like all the detail, like the feet there with all the, it's not overly done amount of stripes here, like Magic Square. This is, I think, like 6 stripes. I think the cartoon has like 7 stripes. But yeah, this is great. So first, let's take a closer look at that head. Let's come up a little bit so we can get a better view. And you could see they did a really nice job sculpting this head. I mean, all around. I mean, it is missing a little bit of the detail on the side, which would have been easy just to sculpt that in, but it's really nice. And in terms of the articulation, you see it's on a ball joint, so it can go up that much, can go down a little bit, rotate side to side, and all confused look all around. The shoulders, it's a hinge here and a ball joint, so it can go forward, back, out to the side, and a little bit more if you want. Get bicep swivel, you get an elbow joint, no wrist articulation. And then down here, the waist, you do get waist rotation, but this one, yeah, actually I was wrong. You do get a ab crunch as well. So that's really, really great. And then the legs, they can go up, back, out to the side, thigh rotation. And then you do get a knee joint. And the feet design is a little off, but they did still give you a little bit of a ankle rocker there, but no toe tilt up and down. So this is great for such a small scale figure. they did a great job with the articulation. So let's do this. Let's compare this with the animation model and see how well they captured the cartoon aesthetics. And you could see they did a really nice job capturing all the detail. Like I said down here, they didn't overly detail it with too many stripes, and you could see the little stripes on the thigh, the shape of the hip there, the little red detail on the side of his hips. So yeah, they did a really great job on this figure. And even the side view, you can see how that cleans up with the angle of the back. And even the back, this is really a nice touch. You can see how they actually made the effort to cover this so that you have a gray back. So that's really, really nice. They did a really great job on this figure. So now let's compare this with Magic Square, because I know a lot of people always want to see the comparison here. But first, let me just tell you, whichever one that you like, you know, that's your preference. I'm just, you know, pointing out any issues or things that I see and just sharing things based on my background in art and design and product design. So this one right here, I can already tell you, Windcharger, unless I mistransformed it, yeah, he is he does have a little bit of a difficulty standing. But yeah, first you could see Magic Square is obviously a little bit bigger because they have a larger scale. And this is what I was telling you, they put too many stripes here, but they did capture all the details, you know, even the little red thing. I could tell you the hips on Magic Square looks a little bit more tune accurate. Even how they painted the bottom here black, which is missing on NewAge. And because this is a smaller scale, you could see they didn't really give you that rectangular box shape for the hips. It's kind of like the leg just goes all the way up there. But yeah, both of these, yeah, these are done really nice. And like I was telling you, NewAge did a nice job with the back. I mean, they didn't have to do that, but they did. And it is tune accurate. And Magic Square, you can see they just kind of put the hood of the car back there. But that's not really a big deal. But I know the thing that people complain about is the lack of paint on Magic Square, because it does look nice on NewAge, but I said many times, for me, that really doesn't matter much, because they actually both look good. And the color on Magic Square actually seems a little bit more cartoon accurate. Here, it just has kind of like a more premium look with the plastic and the paint finish. But yeah, there's just a comparison between the two in robot mode. So now let's compare this with some other NewAge figures. So you can see next to his partner here, Braun, looks really nice. I didn't mention this before, but I wish NewAge would have painted this top of his chest the same color here, because yeah, that little green top of his chest looks a little off. But anyways, these guys scale really nice together. And we can bring out Bumblebee, and then you could see how Bumblebee scales here. Really nice. And since I brought out the Bumblebee, let's go ahead, bring out that accessory, the tractor beam, which goes in his hand like so. And you could see, this is kind of cool. You can kind of replicate that scene or do some stop motion if that's your thing. And we do have a Cliff Jumper. And I just want to point out, I think I want to go buy the Shozy store stickers, because this G1 style sticker doesn't really look too good, or it doesn't really match the cartoon aesthetics. And we are missing Huffer, which hopefully we'll be getting that pretty soon. And then we're going to be waiting for Gears and Swerves. But here you could just see just a quick look at what these guys look like all together so far, how they scale. They scale really nice. I'm really liking this set a lot. So here's just a quick look at those guys. And now let's take a closer look at Tailgate. So this again is another great figure. I mean, it's the same mold and design, just retooled a little bit differently with the chest and the head. So let's take a closer look at the chest and the head. And you could see that is nicely sculpted, nicely painted, really nice. So let's compare this guy with the animation model and see how well they captured the toon aesthetics. And you could see, again, for the most part, they did a really nice job. It's hard to capture some little details here, again, because this is so small. I mean, here, I can even show you how small this is. This is like just a little bit more than 2¼ inches tall. So really tall. So it's kind of hard to add like the little details on the thigh. But all things considered, I mean, just the way they handled the details of the chest and even the back looks really nice. So they did a really nice job with this also. So now let's compare this with another season 3 mini bot, where this is Outback, and you could see how these guys scale and how they look next to each other. Really, really nice. Yeah, this is great. These guys look really good. And of course, we are missing Pipes. So really looking forward to getting Pipes and adding him to the collection here. So you could see these guys look really cool. I really like this. This is really a nice set. Magic Square didn't make a Tailgate, so there's no comparison. And I didn't bring out the Hasbro Legends, you know, their Windcharger and Tailgate, and then the other Legends. I don't remember what line it was, but those were a little bit more toon accurate, but definitely not as accurate as these guys, and definitely don't have the same amount of articulation, which is why these I call the Mini Masterpiece Legends, and those other figures are called Legends. But anyways, this is just a look at both of these guys, and these are really great figures. So that's it. That's my review of NewAge's Windcharger and Tailgate.
Bumblebee! He's down there. My tractor beam will get him out. There! I'll increase the pull, but I don't have the power to keep it up for long. That's it! I'm out of energy!